I do want to address the elephant in the room, which is the fact that I am not dressed up in J fashion on my J fashion channel. But I work in healthcare, and it happens sometimes. I just can't get dressed up today. I am going to be reacting to my old blog today, Swirly Purple and Green Crayons. I do see the irony in the fact that it's all black and white, and I did put a filter on the logo that was colored, so this is going to be a cringy moment for me, to say the least. I wrote this blog while I was in high school, and I had just found out. I was actually like just kind of beginning to wear Lolita a lot, but I have been in Decora fashion for quite some time at this point, and just kind of in the general like J fashion community. So I was writing this blog. I got sponsored one time. It wasn't even sponsored. I got PR one time, so I felt pretty proud of myself, and it was like my little project for a little while. But this was my original How to Decora for Beginners article that became weirdly popular. There's still comments on it to this day. I might read some, but I don't want to show the usernames because all the people who commented say they're minors, which is crazy that like young people are reading this thing that I wrote when I was a young person. This is going to be a little cringy for me because I know that my tone of writing was very silly back in the day. It was either silly or really full of myself. So I know this is going to be rough, but I'm going to react to it. I don't wear Decora anymore. I haven't for a while. I kind of tried it recently for an Instagram picture and a stream, but it's not a fashion I do. So it's going to be interesting to see if I like agree with this. And I know Decora fashion has expanded. But yeah, let's read this. So, How to Decora for Beginners. In all my years of studying Decora, I've never once come across a really great article on how to start out being a Decora or anything of the like. I already hate how I wrote like that first sentence. A Decora just sounds so weird. Anyway, the only one I can think of it from being a long time ago on WikiHow. That is not grammatically correct. That's embarrassing. My second sentence on my most popular post isn't grammatically correct. Wow. And even then, I didn't find it too helpful. But this is true, though. When I started, there was like no guide. Like when you look up how to start Lolita fashion, there's like, oh, Lolita 101, all this stuff. And then once you start getting to like Decora, like some of the more fringe fashions, there's just pictures. And there's not really any defined rules, especially like the more experimental fashions. There's not going to be rules, but all I had to go off of was pictures. Anyway, I like to consider myself an experienced Decora girl. We're a dying breed. It was true that I never met anybody who dressed in Decora the whole time I dressed in it. I don't see many recent pictures, and from what I hear, Decora isn't that big in Japan anymore. Fairy K, Lolita, and Mori Girl are more popular based on what I've heard. Regardless, there are still some of us who love Decora and some of us who still want to start with the fashion, maybe bring it back to life. This is so cool because I bet my younger self would. Well, I mean, me now, I really appreciate how the fashion has grown and become its own thing and like lived on beyond when I dressed in it. So here's a complete guide on how to begin a Decora wardrobe, lifestyle in quotes, and overall achieve Decora. Research is my number one. Number one, research. There's no such thing as getting in a fashion style right upon first try, or even getting a fashion style right without tons of research. The most simple thing to do would be simply look up Decora on Google, however, much doesn't come up as you may notice. It's all about cabinets, and then I put like a little emoticon. That's so funny. So if you're using Google to research Decora, you might want to click the images button. Look around and click on each color classification. Pink is the most popular kind of Decora, although rainbow Decora is seen around sometimes. Honestly, you can choose any color of Decora you want. I've done blue Decora and rainbow, and my friend Ashley has done yellow, orange, black Decora for her school spirit day. Decora is about creativity. Me and my best friend Kim influenced a lot of our friends in high school to experiment with J fashion because we were so into it. And so we had like a little group, and Ashley was one of my friends who got way more into it than most everybody else. And she and I did Decora together. So I guess I didn't know one person to dress it. But I never met anybody in like a larger community. Things you should know about Decora. This is not Fruits. Fruits is a magazine that has street shots of Decora girls. I don't know why that was like so important to me. That was like number one, the most important thing you need to know is this clarification. One of Decora's main points is to look like a little kid playing dress up. It should not be mature or sexy. Wow. I don't even remember that, but I guess that's true. I've never seen really sexy Decora. It's very like non-sexualized, at least in my opinion. Decora is not a thrown together style. It has to be revised and edited many times, and it takes practice to get it right. Something I still feel strongly about. There's like a very particular charm and like aesthetic to like a really well pulled off like Decora outfit. And I don't think you just throw whatever is on. Like there's color coordination and you have to kind of like make sure things look really balanced. Although Decora is a lenient fashion style, there are some main points you must have in order to be Decora or not Decora. However, that does not mean there are a lot of restrictions. Be creative. And then I go into the basics. Okay, let's get the basics of Decora down. I'll take a picture I found on Google as an example. There are 4 sections of a Decora outfit. This idea came from shelbycircus.tumblr.com. Shout out to Shelby Cloud. I was a big fan. She inspired me a lot and honestly helped me learn how to coordinate Lolita and Decora. Clearly, I used her principles in other ways, and yeah, she was awesome. She is like an OG. The worst thing for a beginner in Decora to think about is the outfit as one whole piece. There is sometimes so much going on in the outfit that it can become too overwhelming and it can cloud the brain. So it is a very good idea to think about the outfit in parts: the head, the torso, the bottoms, and the legs. The first focus is the head. In the picture above, the head area is highlighted. One thing Decora is known for is its abundance of hair clips. In my Decora experience, I would say that this is one of the key points of Decora. Oh my gosh, I say Decora so much. There are hardly ever Decoras out there with just a few things on their head or nothing at all. The first part is a very low key point. Is a very key point. So if you want to become a Decora girl, you might want to look around for some cute hair clips or barrettes. This is still true for sure. Decora is still very much about having all the accessories you can possibly have, especially barrettes and on your head. But one thing I see more now is like hats used in Decora, which fits perfectly, and I love it. And that's like how I would probably wear it more, because to be totally honest, one of the reasons I stopped wearing this fashion is because it took so much energy to put together a coordinate. It's very detailed and it's kind of hard to wear. It just gets like a lot after a while. The second section is the torso. This part is important only in the fact that it is the first part someone will see when they look at your outfit. It should not have too many things going on, and it should be fairly simple. Layers are key here to get the desired effect. The second section is the torso. This part is important only in the fact that it is the first part someone will see when they look at your outfit. It should not have too many things going on, and it should be fairly simple. Layers are key here to get the desired effect. I think now there's more like printed t-shirts in Decora. At least that's what I've noticed from some pictures, but I don't wear it anymore, so I don't have a whole lot of stuff. The third section, the bottoms, are a lot like the torso. They should be kept simple and not too much going on down there. One thing that is very popular with the Decora style is skirts. This isn't a limitation. You can wear pants, but it is very much recommended that you wear a skirt as it will help with the overall flow of the style and the kid-themed look. I think it's interesting because I don't think I ever read anything that said it was kid-inspired. I could see why I thought it was kid-inspired because it looks that way. I don't remember if it was out there. I'm sure it was. I just don't remember that. I'm totally rambling right now. The fourth part, the legs, are a very crucial point in Decora. Never leave the legs bare. Once you know the 4 parts of the outfit, it is much easier to begin getting a wardrobe. I'd say the most important thing to do at this point is decide a color of Decora that you absolutely love or want to try out before building up your wardrobe. The color I usually tend to go for is pink because that's very traditional. However, you can choose whatever color you want. Once you've decided a color, the next step is to start building. This is where everybody's upset about my links not working. I got a comment as recently as 2019 saying that my links don't work and that they're upset. And I'm like, dude, this article's literally from 2011. Of course the links aren't going to work. I don't have control of this blog anymore. I don't remember my password. And I don't have access to that email, so it's forever immortalized in the internet. Everything I wrote on here too. So if you want to seek out this blog, I'm not stopping you, but I'd prefer if you didn't. It's not that great for anybody watching this. I make better content on this channel, and I have a blog now. It's not very updated. It only has 3 posts, but I plan to revive the essence of this blog with my new one, so I'd rather you look for that one than this one. When I first started out in Decora, I had the impression that it would be very easy to just find stuff and put it together. However, this didn't turn out so well. I spent a lot of my time focusing on the little details, barrettes and hair clips and even surgical masks. Wow, guys! Even surgical masks! Who would wear those? Crazy. That I forgot all about the base of the outfit. Oh, I remember that, vaguely. Don't fret, you don't need to spend tons of money buying Japanese clothes or ordering offline. Oh, ordering online? Why did I say ordering offline? That doesn't make sense. It's just as simple as looking in the right places. In this way, Decora can be very cost efficient as opposed to other styles like Lolita. True. Also, it's fine to be a little creative. A while back, I was at Kohl's and I bought this Marilyn Monroe t-shirt for $10. Although it had a big design in the front and was decorated with some red, I put a pink tank top over it. The black polka dotted pattern with the pink looked cute and super Decora. That was one of my favorite Decora coordinates. I think if I were to redo that look, because I remember that look, I don't think I would have covered the red with the Marilyn Monroe. I think I was way overthinking about how matchy it needed to be. But then again, I did like the tank top over it. I'll show it at the end of this article. Once you've got some tops, it's time to get to the bottom of things. In parentheses, oh, I'm so punny. Oh my god. Cringe! That is so cringy. This part I find a little hard. It's not everywhere where you can find a tiered and polka dotted pink and white skirt. However, that doesn't stop us. The skirt I always use for my Decora I found at Hot Topic for $5. Also keep in mind that you can add things to the outfit. I have a couple pink bows at my house that I just safety pin onto the skirt to make it a bit more cute. Also, petticoats, unlike in Lolita, are acceptable to wear outside in Decora. If you have a petticoat or a little tutu laying around, it's okay to wear it on the outside. You can also wear dresses with Decora as well as pants. Pants aren't common though, but be creative and fit your color scheme and it'll be perfect. This is one thing I've definitely seen change. There's a lot of different kinds of pant options that look a little bit more street fashion-y that work really well in Decora now. I don't think that was as common when I was wearing it, and I was going off of a very small amount of pictures. I think since the fashion's been revived more, there's a lot more inspiration out there. Once you've got these 2 main pieces out of the way, you not only have everyday wearable clothes, but you have cute Decora clothes now too. Now for the accessories. I keep things obsessively, so it has been easy for me to gather enough stuff to do Decora. One thing you must keep an eye out for is cute hair barrettes and clips. You don't want to have all the barrettes in your hair. I would use this kind of word. Oh my God. This was when I thought using words that aren't appropriate for the sentences was like super smart. You don't want to have all of the barrettes in your hair be homogenous. I was like, guys, I like biology. In case no one noticed, guys, I love biology. Now that I've done a minor in creative writing, I would never write like that because it's not accessible for people to read. Anyway, it's just a minute problem. You can also look at Etsy shops and get cute handmade things, or places like Kawaii Goods sell cute kawaii type Japanese items specifically for Decora and Lolita styles. One word of advice, look at the kids section for some good ones. That's true, I found some stuff. I loved Kawaii Goods. The next thing to look for are socks and shoes. Many shoes that are popular in Decora are Converse-styled shoes with Hello Kitty on them, or just flats in general. Part of the reason I loved it. I hate wearing heels. And I have bunions, so my feet always hurt. I always wear big fuzzy pink slippers with my Decora outfits, literally. I'm like, my feet hurt, I'm wearing slippers. Also, another key point is layering socks or just having stuff on your legs. My usual Decora outfit has a very short skirt, however, I pair cute socks and leg warmers with it, and the length of the skirt doesn't look too risque. In this day and age, it is relatively easy to find socks for Decora. Stripes are good, just get a bunch that pair well, or some white and pink leg warmers. Other miscellaneous things you can use are stickers and toys that you find anywhere. Add purses and stuffed animals, and really just anything. Putting it all together. Oh my gosh, I say this for a third time. In case you didn't catch it the other 2 times, let me emphasize again that this style is not just thrown together. It takes time and practice to achieve the desired look. I was super salty because somebody at a convention said this. I was at a convention wearing Decora, watching a Decora panel, and somebody said, just throw it all together, it doesn't matter. And I was like, dude, no, there is a small art to this. There's like color matching and like coordination. You don't just throw anything you have at the wall. That was a big issue for me. It takes time and practice to achieve the desired look. So now that we have everything, what do we do with it? Remember back to the research you did. Maybe look up a couple inspiration pictures. The first thing is to always start putting together the baseline, aka the torso and the bottoms. This part can be tricky because you don't know if it will look good with the outfit yet, but it's up to you to decide what looks good on you. And then I post this picture. In this picture, both of the girls are wearing just a plain old t-shirt. The girl on the left just left it as such. Wow, that's a really convoluted way of saying that. However, the girl on the right added a pale yellow and pink jacket. The next part to focus on are the bottoms, which are usually just skirts. I use a tiered hot pink skirt and later add bows to it with safety pins. Now in the above picture, the girl layers 2 petticoats over another and adds a bow. This is totally appropriate and very popular for Decora. I don't think I would wear this for very long now, just pretty much for pictures, because it was very uncomfortable. I always felt uncomfortable. Another popular thing now in Decora is to wear a Lolita dress as the base, but this is known as Deco Lolita. However, this can be counted as Decora as well as Lolita. Another popular thing is to wear kigurumis as a base. Examples below. Oh, I always wanted to wear a kigurumi and wear Decora. I should do that now. I could totally do that now. What am I thinking? Next, you add accessories. There is no correct way to do this. You just put on what you think looks good. Layers are always good. Make sure your bows look good and not just clumsily added on. Good. What a weak adjective. I'm sitting here saying homogenous and then I say this looks good 3 times in a row. My writing has improved. That I at least know. Above is a really great and one of my favorite examples of how to how to out in hair clips. Nice. The fact that this was my most read blog post. This is like the thing that went most viral ever in my life that I posted online. Oh my god, the Decora lifestyle. I'm getting ahead of myself. So before you put on all the fun barrettes and hair clips, it is a good idea to put on your necklaces. This decreases your risk of hair getting messed up or the hair underneath the barrette or the clip to become uneven and messy. Remember not to put on too many necklaces. This can impair your breathing. Safety first. Once you have all the necklaces on, you can move to hair. Notice how in the pictures, most of the girls pile barrettes using their front bangs. This is a key part of Decora and is what most people do. If you don't have bangs, you can fake it by using a long piece of hair from one side and draping it over your forehead to the other side and clipping it there. That is bad advice. That does not look good. They have clip-in bangs now that look way better. Don't make it look like you have a comb over. Once you start adding hair accessories, make sure it is all even in the hair. You don't want your hair to fold underneath the clips, as this looks tacky, lazy, and your hair looks weird once everything is out. Wow, I was just being out there. I was just like, this looks so bad. Don't do it. Once your Decora outfit is carefully put together, it's time to show it off. Don't get discouraged if your first try doesn't look like you walked straight out of Harajuku. I assure you this will not happen. It takes time, practice, and patience. Aw, that's so cute. I was so reassuring. The Decora lifestyle. By lifestyle, I do not mean you have to act a certain way to dress Decora. I more mean things you can do to inspire further deco-ness. If you're anything like me, you'll go through phases, sometimes forgetting that you want to be a Decora girl. Dragging myself. This means that you'll forget to buy cute things every so often. Good reminders can be to decorate your phone so you have the reminder there of Decora. Overall, just try to always be looking for things you can incorporate into your outfit. This is indeed essential to becoming a successful Decora boy. Or boy, I keep forgetting to say boy. I was just like, I can't edit this. It's done. There's no going back. I wasn't inclusive. Sorry, y'all. My friend Natalie is on the left and I am on the right. Yes, this was at an anime convention. I used to go to anime conventions because it was a fun place where I could like J-pop and J-fashion and Sailor Moon, but I never liked anime, so that was fun. Oh yeah, thank you for reading my post. This took 2 weeks to write up. Wow. It was all the links. I bet the links took me so long. I do remember putting work into this though. I said, hey guys, I put a lot of work in this, just so you know. Yours truly, Jamie. Do I say the same thing on my blog? I can't remember. I very well might. And then it has 8 comments. I don't want to show them, but this one's from 2016. So that's a whole 5 years after it was written. Saying, I thought this was very informative, but I am still a bit hesitant to wear Decora. Even though I want to so badly, I'm afraid that I'll mess it up and will basically be making fun of the Japanese fashion and those who enjoy it. Aw. That's such a common sentiment, I feel like, when you're in J fashion. Like, you just want to do it justice and you want to look good. So that was my How to Decora for Beginners blog. So this was my favorite outfit for a while, and I think I re-wore it. You know, obviously the accessories would change placement and stuff, but I don't know why I insisted on posing like that too. Like, it was very extra, but I was really into J-pop at the time too, so I was probably like, oh, I gotta look like I'm from Morning Musume at all times. And you could see like my makeup. It's interesting that I didn't talk about Decora makeup at all, but I feel like that never used to be a big part of it. But now, like, you see people put like glitter on their face. I think they probably did before too, but I think it's just there weren't as many like there weren't as many high quality images really either, and Decora wasn't as popular. It was falling out of fashion, but I feel like it's so popular now, and it's really cool to see it. Like, people like Hard Decora are out here still wearing Decora. There's Cyber Girl who makes YouTube videos. I think she considers herself Decora. It's just really cool to see this fashion still thriving. Like I've said earlier, I don't know if I would continue to wear it because it's a lot. It's a lot of accessories, and that's one of the reasons I wasn't as interested in doing OTT Lolita, is because it's just a lot, and it feels overwhelming for me to wear. I like more casual looks with less accessories, just in general. I like to be more comfy. But yeah, this is my old blog. Thank you for watching. And if anybody wants to see other blog posts, if that's something y'all want me to like roast myself, my old blog posts on here, this blog has like a ton of my old J fashion thoughts, and I was part of the Lolita blog carnival for a while, and I was really in the blogging scene. So if anybody wants to look at some old stuff, I have really old coordinates on here that we could look at. Thank you all for watching my how to Decora reaction to my old blog. If you're interested in subscribing to Rosé Forêt, don't forget to do that. We also have Instagram and Facebook where you can follow us. We're posting lots of stuff. Our next event is Virtual Versailles. That'll be happening in September. And we also stream every other week. So you can check us out on YouTube or Twitch to catch our streams. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.